Hey guys, it's the week 5 recap, and it was a great week had by all. Some huge points scored. No huge issues for coaching lineups. No one really made any decisions that kind of cost them the game that I saw. Just a pretty standard week, except for the fact that I am on a 3-game winning streak. Yeah, buddy. Super excited about that. But man, some crazy huge scores. Let's see. Let's take a look and see what kind of scores we had. So at the top of this week's scoring list was Feeling Giddy with 145 points. Oh my gosh. And he didn't have Tevin Coleman, who for some reason decided to trade to me. Which, by the way, thank you very much, Jeff. That helped give me the win this week. Then we got Check Casher at 142. Don't Panic at 132. And Tons of Anarchy. Mark Hoskins coming through with 130. I still don't know where Mark is getting all this fantasy advice, but I am impressed, Mark. Highly impressed. You are now a force to be reckoned with, sitting as the only undefeated team after 5 weeks in at 5-0. And you're only 5 points back from having the highest total score in the league, next to your second place division rivalry, Feeling Giddy. So, man, some really cool things. Now, the scary part, guys, just some quick high-level analysis here for you, is that all 4 of those teams did not set perfect lineups. So be afraid when you play one of those 4 players, because at 145, Giddy still had points left on his bench that he could have played. And the same thing with all of them. Check Casher, Don't Panic, Tons of Anarchy. I mean, scoring 130 for Tons of Anarchy is just a drop in the bucket. He had a lot more points sitting on his bench that he could have played. So if you're up against one of those guys this week, I feel sorry for you, because it's going to be a tough go. Now, as far as the divisions go, we've got Don't Panic sitting at the top of the Armchair Quarterbacks division at 4-1. Doing a great job. He is on a 3-game winning streak, so good job there, Willie. And I believe it's his birthday coming up here, if I remember correctly. Then we've got, like I said, Tons of Anarchy sitting at 5-0 on top of the Couch Potatoes division, with Feeling Giddy right on his heels at 4-1. Guys, this has been an awesome year so far. The Armchair Quarterbacks division, super competitive. We've got 3 teams battling for second place at 3-2, and 2 of them are squaring off this week, Check Casher and Habanos. Luckily, neither team is going to be riddled with this huge amount of issues when it comes to buys, so it should be a pretty solid game between those 2 this week. Habanos coming on off of a 2-game losing streak, and Check Casher on a 2-game winning streak, so we'll see how they go. And then we've got Cuddy Shark as the second. He has the second worst points against record at 625. So teams are scoring huge numbers against him. And he's playing Tons of Anarchy this week, which, like I said before, is only 5 games back, or 5 points back from having the highest point total. So that's going to be a tough one. We have another interdivision rivalry game between Habanos and the new guys, the Walking Des. Horn Dogs and the Walking Des. So we've got the old man, the old commish, Horn Dogs, going up against one of our brand new guys, the Walking Des. So we'll see how that goes. Walking Des is doing pretty well, even though he lost this week. Horn Dogs, man, 3-game losing streak for Horn Dogs. That is brutal there, Dad. Sorry about that. Anyways, guys, good luck this week. Get your waiver wire picks in. Let me know if you have any issues with that, or any issues with the site. And looking forward to this week's matchups. Especially looking forward to kicking the shit out of Jeff Johnson. Have a good week, guys.